Yeah, we did it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. And a very happy Magic Monday. One and all. We did it. We're back. This will be an interesting week for us, I think. Nothing too crazy, but streams changing times, or, well, not times, but days. It'll be something to keep track of. The quick draft is ending. I'm not going to do a quick draft. We've got Premier Draft and Sealed still, so we're going to be doing that today. If folks are out there and want to say hi in chat, we would, as always, love to see you. Let us know how you're doing, how your week has been, or however long it's been since we last saw you. Again, as always, good, bad, or indifferent, we want to know. And then I guess we can do our intro at the start here. So, for those of you that may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here to continue playing through some Wilds of Eldraine Limited, Draft, and or Sealed. We will start with the Draft, as we have done the past few weeks. We will see how well I do in the Draft, and then if we have to, we'll move on to Sealed to make me feel better about my choices in life. But hopefully we'll just do okay in Draft, and I won't have to worry about it.
Did you move the camera again?
Shouldn't have. Look where it is.
My chair is right on top of yours, and I'm basically out of frame.
All right, come on. My bad. Okay. So Extraordinary Journey is not really where I want to be. I don't love this one. Woodland Acolyte is a cool card. 3 mana 2/2 draw a card. And then the Green Adventure being a thing as well. Picklock Prankster. It's for the fairy deck. It mills as well. Dragon Mantle is nothing to write home about. It's fine, but I'm not going to pick that to put me in red. I might take Charade, though, because I really wanted to try this deck.
Oh, okay.
Although the other 3 uncommons and rare are blue and white, but I still might take at least the Picklock Prankster and try to go into the Fairies deck, the green-black Fairies deck. Nope, why'd I say green? The blue-black Fairies deck. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Eric is here. She says, hi, everyone. I'm not able to stay long tonight because I have my weekly vampire game, but I just wanted to drop in. Glittering Hearts.
Well, Erica, thanks so much for dropping in. It's always great to have you for however long we get to have you.
I love you so much.
Yeah, it was so cool to see you in Dave's stream last night. I didn't get to chat, so that's why I wasn't talking, but it was great to see that you were able to join him regardless. And to hear both ends of your conversation with Dave while he was here in our home the other night while he was chatting with you.
Yes. Really special.
Yeah, for sure. So this cares about artifacts. So this wants to be in the green-black food deck the most, I think. This card can be incredible, by the way. If we wanted to try to stay fairies, we would go like Feed the Cauldron, basically. Totentans is not bad, although it's 2 colors that we're not in, as opposed to this, which is just 1. And I think I'm going to take this. It's easily the best card in this pack. You do have to build around it, but it's pick 2, so we absolutely could do that.
Sure.
Like, if we wanted just a good, like, serviceable creature, this is a 4 mana 4/4 Vigilance. It would be great, but I will happily take this rare. Phyrexian Unlife isn't where I want to be. Threadbind Click is a fairy. It does have a white adventure. There's Ash Party Crasher, which is the Celebration deck. Cooped Up, which we're not in white right now. To Unveil Guide, same thing. So I think I just take the Click. If we end up anywhere near white, we can play the adventure, or like if we have a way of making treasures or whatever, then we can play the adventure. But otherwise, it's a 4 mana 3/3 flying fairy, and the cards in this deck like care about us having fairies and stuff.
Eric says, in the words of Leanne Womack, I hope you dance on your opponent's grave.
We will do our best. Thanks, Erica.
I love that song, Erica. It's actually the song I danced with my father at our wedding.
That's correct.
With.
I was there. It was great. Okay. I mean, Ice Rot Sentry is just a good card. Like, obviously, it's best in the tapping deck, but Like, this, it's still fine in any of the other decks. Like, so yeah, no issues there. I would take a Water Wings. I have no issues with Water Wings. Like, typically the cards that are like, oh, make it base power and toughness XX aren't as good, but this gives hexproof as well. And it gives flying. So, like, hexproof to save it from a combat trick or a removal spell or something like that. Super helpful. And then giving it flying means that we could block something if we needed to. So, but still.
I personally prefer an inner tube.
To the Water Wings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, to each their own.
Yeah. I'll just take the Ice Rot Sentry. I think it's a great, like I said, a great card. Bitter Chill. Okay. I mean, there's also Obira's Attendants if we want more fairies, although the fairies deck is supposed to be fast, and we just have a 4-drop and a 5-drop fairy. It's a little rough. Maybe I just take Bitter Chill. Tap enchanted creature. It doesn't untap during their untap step, and when it's put into a graveyard from the battlefield, we can pay 1 to scry 1 and draw a card. So, sure, why not? Amy, look. It's a Gruul card.
Yeah. Erica, if you're still here, good luck in your game and have fun in your game.
Yes.
And enjoy the rest of your night.
Yeah. Let's see who we're drafting with. Will. Okay. Box Chocolate. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
Kevin Mellons. The Captain 075. Jun Shen. Jorge Cornejo. Or Cornejo. And Heavy J. Copy Enchantment.
Whoa. That art, though.
It's cool, right? There's Copy Enchantment. There's still Feed the Cauldron and Shatter the Oath.
Oh.
I'll take Feed the Cauldron. For sure. Compulsion. Enchantment, discard a card, draw a card, or sack it to draw a card. There's also a lot of
White.
these, yeah. And red, but...
Well, that's because we passed that good blue-white card and all those other blue cards. So
yeah,
somebody to that direction of us is
Maybe.
getting them all.
Yeah. I'll take the Frostbridge Guard. Maybe I'm supposed to be white-blue here. Yeah, there she is. I was like, if she comes back, then we know.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Okay. Sorry, Archivist didn't Feed the Cauldron, but I said I wanted it. I let her go, and she came back. And I've heard there's like a phrase about love and etc.
Yeah.
With that regard.
And wedding rings.
There you go. God, this card. I'd love to open this card, Arena. Please and thank you. This is a white enchantment, and it's busted as hell. So yeah, now we want to take all the tap cards. Just all of them. Okay, there are none here, but there is Kellen's Light Blades, which is a removal spell. And removal is also quite important in Limited. I've heard that once or twice.
Mm. Yes, same.
Right? Candy Trail is a fantastic card. I like it a lot. Two Unveil Guide, also a good card. We've seen a lot of them going around, though, and I'd rather pick up a good, serviceable Candy Trail that arguably goes in any deck, even if for whatever reason we were to go back into this, but, like, I think we're pretty solidly... Yeah, I think we're pretty solidly in blue-white. Good eye, good eye. Do you like either of these arts if we needed deck box art?
Sure.
Which one?
The top one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
An elf with red hair. Covered in leaves.
Mm. And branches.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't sound up my alley at all.
Wow. I wonder if we're on the right colors. Water Wings it is. Oh, well, this art or this art?
Titanic Growth.
You got it. And a last pick of... Ew. Okay.
That's gorgeous art, though.
Okay, well, I mean, blue, white. Yeah, we got options here.
Yep.
Prevent all damage that will be dealt to you and creatures you control by creatures this turn. No, thank you. Griffin Airy. No, thank you. Shrouded Shepherd, though. What do you do whenever you cast an instant or a sorcery? How many of those do we have? 2 instants, no sorceries. Are there any, like, specific tapping cards? I don't think so. There's another Kellen's Lightblades, which I might just want. But it came back late last time. Maybe it comes back late this time. I'll take a Shepherd.
Nickel is here saying, let's go, Magic Night.
What's up, Nickel? Happy Magic Monday to you as well.
Nice to see you.
Yeah. All right, so there's a Discerning Financier.
Wow. That dude is real fucking snobby.
He's very discerning. But I think we're going to take the other Threadbind Click because we have now gone into white as well. So we have the white adventure. We have the blue creature. Why not? There's the Thunderous Debut card here still.
Very cool.
Right? It's very expensive. It is 8 mana. But
And that dude is teabagging something.
Jesus. Ooh. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Does she come back a second time? Does she come back a second time? Do I risk it for this Succumb to the Cold? I think I do.
Wow.
I think I do.
Okay.
This wheeled last time.
Yeah, it did. But you know what happens when things wheel. Or, yeah, I mean, you know what happens when we regret not taking something and then later on it comes back again. We take it.
Yeah.
But if nobody's in that deck...
Exactly. And that's the hope. Again, she wheeled last time. She'll wheel this time. Fingers crossed. What do you do? Top 4. If it was bargain, look at the top 8. Put 2 into your hand, the rest in the bottom. It's a fine card, but it's nothing crazy.
Marcus says, sup fam?
What is up?
This really happening? Are we drafting white, blue? Touch your stuff?
It seems that way. It seems that way. I'm excited because I really wanted to try this deck very badly.
Is Touch Your Stuff the name of the deck, or are you just requesting that we do that?
Hatching Plans. Probably not where we want to be, but to be fair, there's literally nothing else in this pack for us, so...
Not even the army mice?
I don't want them. They're 3/1s that, if we have Celebration, they're 3/3s until end of turn.
They're so cute.
We don't really have Bargain, do we?
Marcus says, I remember not really getting to during early access. I've been waiting for this as well.
Yeah, holy shit. How many Threadbind clicks are we going to get? I'm actually going to take the Rhyme Fur Reindeer. We haven't seen any yet. I want Archon's Glory as well, I won't lie. But, because it's a very good card. Hopefully we see more. But I want the Reindeer. It's very good for this deck. Whenever an enchantment enters, we tap something. And, we want to be tapping things, so let's do that. Like I said, hopefully we get some Archon's Glory. I think 2 Threadbind Click is fine for now. I don't need a third one yet. Is this an uncommon? It is an uncommon. Interesting. Okay. So now we just need... wow. Okay. Well, what does the otter do? Prowess. Creatures with power less than this thing's power can't block it with less than this thing's power. So no. Creatures don't untap. No. Because then it just messes up everything that we're doing. Woodland Acolyte. It's just a 3-mana 2/2 draw card. Or return, bounce one of our things and scry 2. Sure. I'll take the Celebrant. Okay. Glass Casket is incredible. Is no one in white besides us? It seems like it. I'm going to take Glass Casket. This card's incredible. Wow.
Marcus says, I just got the otter for Gorian Adventures.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, wow, look at this. Look at this.
Yeah. We're the only ones in this deck.
I guess so. I'll take a Kellen's Lightblades over a Water Wings. This time. There's another Celebrant, or there's a Discerning Financier. I think I'll take the Celebrant again. Plunge into Winter or Quick Study. Also, I think Sheree was in this pack, so she did not come back.
Yeah.
That's fine. We already got a Plunge into Winter. I'll take a Quick Study. I'll take the Vantress Transmuter. It's a fine card. Do you want this one since we already have a Titanic Growth?
Yes, I do want that one.
Okay. And then last pick in pack 2.
Because I love the cast.
Is Commune with Nature. Which means... Oh, God, why? It's so good. Damn it. You're welcome, other people in this draft. God damn it. So, wow, this pack is stacked for us, though. Like, look at all this.
Yeah. So you know what? You can give one card away that will help someone else succeed because you've got 6 or 7 or 8 that'll help you succeed.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna... Oh, this is so tough. Because if we don't have a way to bargain this away, they just get their creature back in 2 turns. I think I gotta trust it. I think I gotta trust that we'll have some bargain.
Marcus says, imagine my surprise at a Bant Adventure Commander. I just built it with all of the new cards.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. You may pay 2, tap a creature, and put a stun counter on it when it enters. There's Obira, but we're not splashing black. The guard. This is actually kind of tough. I'll take the 1-drop creature. We only have one other 1-drop, and it's Candy Trail. So, sure, I'll do that. Oh my god. Archon's Glory, cooped up. Another Snaremaster Sprite, another Stockpiling Celebrant.
I thought you said you wanted the Archon. You've passed it 3 times now.
I know, man, but this is removal, whereas this is a combat trick that would help, but...
It's not as good.
I want to be able to get rid of their stuff as opposed to saving mine, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Curiosity. Whenever enchanted creature deals combat damage to an opponent, or damage to an opponent, we draw a card. There's the Cheeky House Mouse as well. It's just going to be Curiosity here, I think.
Curiosity is good for you.
Yeah, but because I'm not a cat.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
But they always forget to mention that the cat has 8 more lives, so...
Wow.
Marcus says cooped up or Sprite for sure.
Yeah. Which is good. That's what we did. Freeze in place. I mean, I kind of want to freeze in place. What do you do? Cares about instants and sorcery, so no. Moment of Valor would not be terrible to have, but it's not better than freeze in place for this particular deck. Keep Guard wouldn't be bad either. But again, freeze in place, pretty nice. Diminisher Witch does have bargain, but look at that art.
Yeah. It's fucking sick.
Right? Okay.
Okay.
Into the Fey Court. It's literally the only card in our colors, but is a perfectly fine pick. I was thinking about taking this when we saw it previously. So, not in this pack, obviously. It's pick 6,
okay.
But we saw it in a different pack. Sleight of Hand? Sure, why not? It's Charmed Clothier, a little expensive, but we really don't have a lot at 5, so sure, why not? I'll take the Clothier. We are very low costed in general. Water Wings, another Financier, another Threadbind Click, Merfolk Coralsmiths, which I do not like, or Misleading Moats. I think it's going to be Wings again. It'll be our second one. Over like a first Misleading Moats. I think it's better. Wow. Like all the cards that we wanted came back, huh? Just all of them. We talked about not having a lot of 5s. So, sure, Knightly Valor is a great card. Makes a 2/2 Knight with Vigilance and gives whatever we put this on +2/+2 in Vigilance. Very good. Okay. Water Wings, no. This is 3 mana to tap something. Or 2 mana. Tap it, scry 1, draw a card. Do we already have... We have one of those. I'm going to take the Guard. It's a creature. And it has repeatable tap effects. So I'll do that. That was the only card in there for us. I don't even know that I... Do I want 2 of these? Oh, we have 3 now? Definitely get rid of 1. We have 4 now. What does the lectern do? Yeah, it's actually not bad. I'll take the lectern.
It just stands there while people stand behind it and talk.
But this is literally a living lectern.
And it does have feet.
Yes, correct.
So perhaps it runs away when people stand behind it and talk.
Okay, one last card to go. I like this deck. I do not think it is like incredibly powerful, but I think it's cool. Hopefully it will be good enough to get us there a decent amount of the time. And that is it. Let's make some cuts because we definitely need to. What do we need? 11 cuts?
We did get a lot of stuff handed to us that was, in our colors.
That's correct. We do need 11 cuts. Okay. Well, yeah, we can definitely get rid of one of the celebrants.
Yeah.
Destroy target tapped creature for 3 mana is pretty good at instant speed off that creature. Second draw card, make a sorcerer roll. Only as a sorcery. I could take the armory mice out. I don't want them that badly. I didn't want them in the first place.
I know. I just wanted them.
It's fine. Hopeful Vigil probably comes out. It's not really what we're trying to do here. What else? Oh, the Transmuter probably comes out. It's just like it's a fine creature, but again, not really what we're trying to do. And because it's a 4-drop, we can just take it out and feel okay. That has an ETB effect. That doesn't, but it does have an adventure, I guess. Oh, and it's just any non-land permanent we control, huh? This cares about enter the battlefield effects. This is only when it attacks. That's when any enchantment enters, so that's helpful. This, again, we could get the adventure back if we bounce something. Sheree cares about when she enters. Charmed Clothier when it enters. Okay, so yeah, a stockpiling celebrant is good. I was debating whether to get rid of the last one as well, but 7 more cuts? God damn it, man.
Would chat like to weigh in at all with their suggestions?
As always, we're open to it. Do I have enough bargain? I kind of don't think I do. I've got 1 here. I've got 2 more, so that's 3. That's 3. So no. I don't think I can play the Princess Takes Flight.
But I love that art so much.
It's very good.
I want it. I want that.
Yeah, I don't think we opened any.
I don't think so either.
Do have a lot of 2-drops in this deck, huh? All right, let's take out the Lectern. Do we take out one of the Water Wings? Is that correct? Down to 43. We could probably cut a land. Down to 42. Then we need 1 more cut, 2 more cuts to be on the safe side. We only have 12 creatures, so we got to cut from here. Maybe it's Knightly Valor. Especially because we just cut a land. So we'll cut one of our 5-drops.
Well, you have to have Valor every night. It's a lot.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Maybe it's freeze in place. All right, that's 40. Amy.
Deck box art. I would like that one, yes.
This one?
Yes.
You got it. And everyone will get to see our sleeves once we start, but... or once we get into the game, I should say. But let's start. Hey everybody, as a reminder, I'll probably say it again during the stream, so apologies if I repeat myself to all of you. But as a reminder, we are streaming this Thursday instead of Friday.
Yes.
That will be this Thursday and the entirety of the month of October. And then
I'm going to be working.
Yes. And then we will be back on Fridays after that. So just be aware.
I'm going to be a working girl.
Oh, God. And that is at 8 p.m. Eastern, as all of our streams are. They have a Soul Guide lantern. Why? That's cool.
That is cool. That's very cool.
All right. Second land. Pass. Okay.
So let's show them our sleeves since we mentioned it.
So good.
Kick ass as hell.
Gotta love them. Gotta love them. I do not love that they have human hands. I just noticed that, and that's deeply unsettling to me. Ew.
Yeah. Well, it's a mythical creature.
Yes, it is.
What do you want?
I mean, not that, I guess.
Well, too bad.
Yes, clearly.
Unfortunately.
All right. Third land means Diminisher Witch with no value, because they don't have anything on their side, so... Okay, cool. Diminisher Witch, no bargain.
They have a Phyrexian spider pet.
It dances.
And its butt lights up.
That's not technically its butt.
Oh, what is it?
The ground behind them.
Oh.
3 bowls of porridge. I do not know what this opponent is doing, but it's unsettling to me, I won't lie.
Yeah.
Okay, they're sacking the Soul Guide Lantern on their own main phase to draw a card. Then we go to...
Their hand is entirely land.
I would doubt it. Then we go to combat and go like that. I guess we pass now. We just have to because there's nothing else going on. I'm so confused. What's happening?
They're Chingataxius.
They're dealing 2 damage to it.
So they're being tricky.
Do I do this? Yeah, I guess I do. It's kind of my only creature right now. It's a 4/4. Wow, they just passed their whole turn after that.
Yeah, there's something going on.
Okay, well. If they use another piece of removal on it, that will work, but...
Maybe they have all high drops in their hand. But that doesn't make a lot of sense either.
In mono black, maybe they're just missing their second color and everything is in their second color.
That could also be.
Alright, so we have Quick Study, which is actually quite good for us here. Let's do that. We're going to draw a land. And in fact, let's tap the blues to play it. Draw 2 cards. They can absolutely tap our Diminisher Witch. We drew another white, but still it allows us to have Kellen's Light Blades up if something happens, where they like flash something in or whatever. But they can absolutely tap it here. I could not care less. That is totally fine. You got it.
We could tap Dance to the Blues.
Wow. Very nice.
Right?
I have done what I feel like is tap dancing, but it's not. Yeah, they really just used the 3 bowls of porridge again, huh? Okay. Very strange. Very, very strange. Charmed Clothier gives a royal roll, so let's try that.
I've done tap dancing, but that's just because I took dance class instead of gym class. So I've done a little bit of virtually every kind of dancing.
They found their second color. Hopefully we have enough removal to get us through the rest of this game. 7 damage a turn means they have 2 turns, and we have a lot of removal here. So, but that's if they're going to just try to play a blocker instead of playing a removal spell, which it looks like they're debating using on my Diminisher Witch here. Because they keep mousing over it a lot. Instead, they destroyed my 3/3 flyer. Okay. That's fine. They are Okay. Please, other people besides me, tell me if I'm wrong here. 3 Bowls of Porridge is a great card. This is typically a sideboard card, but in this set, I guess it is defensible to put it in your deck. Why is this card being played in Limited? I'm just very confused by what our opponent is doing.
Maybe they're new to the game.
It's possible, but they wouldn't be this rank. They're silver.
Oh. Well.
All right, combat first.
Maybe they needed to go to the bathroom, and so somebody else made their picks for them.
Jesus. Okay. But then they made their deck with these cards in it? I don't know. Anyway. I'm trying to, like, not be rude, right? Alright, let's play the click here. 3/3 flyer. Seems like they're not fans of dealing with flying creatures, so we can do that. Keep up Kellen's Lightblades again. It does have to be an attacking or blocking creature. Obviously, worst comes to worst, we could bargain and sack the Royal Roll token, but it still has to be an attacking or blocking creature. It just would destroy it instead of dealing 3 damage to it. They finally played a big creature. Thank you. Thank you. Now, Glass Casket can't take it. Bitter Chill can. They gained 3 life off of that. I'm going to keep up the hand land, I think. Let's Bitter Chill. Tap this stupid thing down forever. Go to combat. Swing for 7. Put them to 5. And then play another 3/3 flyer and see if that shuts it down. End our turn. Keeping up the patented Geek for All hand land. All right. 7 mana on their side. They played 1 6/6 trample. It is definitely possible that they have another 6/6 trample. Because, again, I cannot imagine what else it is that they're doing. But basically, I have 4 on the ground, which means 1 more damage beyond that would kill them. And I have 6 in the air, which is enough to kill them. They do not know how that works. Oh, they get to fight 1 thing. That's fine. But the monster roll on their side does not get rid of... Oh, right. It's not a cursed roll, so that's fine. You killed 1 of my flyers. You have 4 more mana left? I guess you can gain 3, right? So this seems okay for them. But obviously, unless they do something else, they're still dead on... Oh, no, they're not dead on board. Again, we just talked about this. 7 damage from our 2 creatures, plus 3 life for them. They go to 8. They would be at 1 on board right now. Troublemaker, oof. They bargained instead of gaining the 3 life to get rid of +1/+1. I genuinely don't know why, because now you're just dead. Glass Casket, steal your oof, and attack you for 6. Combat.
Oof.
Nice. And we win.
Thank you, Chris. Somehow you got the name Chris.
Right? Okay. Like I said, I don't want to be rude to that person. I'm surprised by their deck building choices. And I'd be curious to know what else was in their deck. Because I feel like some of those cards were not the right choice. And then the fact that, I mean, they didn't play a creature until turn 7. So.
Yeah. Something was seriously going on there.
Yeah, very interesting. I mean, it took them a while to get their second color. And that thing had double green in its cost. And it took them a long time to get the first green, let alone the second.
Yeah.
This is an awkward hand.
Marcus says, nice.
Thanks, Marcus. I guess this lets us scry one, then draw a card. So sure, I'll keep this hand. It's not great, but I'll keep it.
Yeah, I don't love it.
Yeah.
But
it's fine. We've got a way to make it better. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, now we have a creature that we can target with this. Obviously, they went first and played a 1/1 flyer, and we drew our third land anyway. So we're fine.
yay, okay.
It's still going to be kind of tough. We could use Kellen's Lightblades. We could use the Threadbind Clicks, Rip the Seams. We could just play the 3/3 flyer because they have a 1/1 flyer right now. But yeah, we're going to take some damage here. Not a big deal. Could just play this 2/2, but I feel like that's not the right choice. It's just that if not, then Diminisher Witch happens on 3. Because that's an instant? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. We'll pass. When they go to combat, we'll plunge into Winter on their creature. Lets us scry one, draw a card. Seems pretty good. That's my idea here.
I know that's just a fruit pie on the sill of that gingerbread house, but it looks like a pizza. It makes me want pizza.
So they're going to combat. Let's tap your creature, scry one, and draw a card. They have a way to save it from this? No, they do not. Glass Casket. Sure. I'll take it. So they went right to second main. That's good. Return from the wilds to get a land and make a 1/1. You got it. Not a problem at all. It's a really hard choice what basic land you're getting.
Well, if neither of them help, then I suppose it would be.
Okay, they picked a forest. Let's play a third land and a 3/2 Diminisher Witch without bargain. We have a lot of 2-drop removal spells here. Like a lot of them. Okay. Let's see. So obviously they can still hit us in the air. We do not have our fourth land for Threadbind Click yet, but I'm, again, still not that worried about it. They can absolutely have removal for that. Sure, -2/-2. It is dead. Next turn, they can play their fifth land and play the Gingerbread Hunter. We drew a 2-drop Frostbridge Guard, excuse me.
I love that the little spot where their pet goes is just like an illuminated page of a book.
Mm-hmm. I guess we just play this. Maybe that makes sense. Basically, if they kill it, we kind of don't care as much, but if they don't, then we have Shrouded Shepherd to back it up, or hopefully a fourth land so that we can play this 3/3 flyer. This thing, when it enters, they make a food, and it's a 5/5 for 5. Okay. I mean, again, that's not a big deal. We can make it unable to attack or block, or keep it tapped down, or whatever. We got options. And we're only at 17, because they've only been attacking us with 1/1s, so there's still a lot more to this game.
I feel like you say that every time we do a video game stream.
What?
There's still a lot more to this game.
Yeah, it's true. Except for this Thursday when we go back to God of War, because we really are going to the end of that game.
Yes.
All right. This is a little scarier because they've had basically, well, it doesn't show it here, I guess, but any creature that we've played, they've gotten rid of already. So let's see if the Threadbind Click lands long enough. I'm afraid it won't, but we shall see. But that was our fourth land, which is nice because basically, even if we don't draw a land this turn, we can still play two things because we have mono 2-drops in our hand. So now that we have 4, we can play 2 things, no question. They had another removal spell. Okay. I mean, look, man. There's only so many creatures in this deck, and there's a fifth land. Sure. Let's play a Glass Casket. Get rid of their flyer. And a Shrouded Shepherd for no value because they keep getting rid of all of our creatures. There's nothing we can do about that. I'll play the land. They are stuck on 4 land. Once they get their 5th, they have Gingerbread Hunter, but they have, ever since they played the adventure side of Gingerbread Hunter, they've had 4 land and have not been able to get the 5th land since. And again, been there. We were stuck on 3 for a while, so.
That's why it makes sense for you to play that 5th one, because now we have a leg up on them.
I guess.
At least for a bit.
Right, so they have their flyer that kills our creature. What a surprise. Okay. We drew another land. That's a little more annoying. Do I just cooped up on this thing? So I do Bitter Chill instead? I really don't know. I could just keep Kellen's Lightblades up. I guess if I play the land, I could do all 3, but obviously I don't need that. So let's go with keeping up Kellen's Lightblades. Because this is something that we can kill with Kellen's Lightblades, whereas these work on any creature, including like a 5/5 Gingerbread Hunter, which is presumably what they're going to play now that they have 5 land. But we'll see. Just go to combat and attack. Knight of the Sweets' Revenge.
Ooh.
Make a food. Their food tokens tap to add a green. And then for 7 mana, they can sack it and give their creatures +X/+X, where X is the number of food they control. They chose not to attack. We drew a 3rd land in a row now. So, okay. If this is what they're going to do... Nope. We still don't have anything. We're still not under threat from this thing. So I will hold up Kellen's Lightblades and just wait. They were too afraid to attack last turn. Maybe they'll be too afraid to attack this turn. But if we're just going to keep top decking land, then we can't do anything either. So
is that like what you use as like a torch?
What's that?
The light blades. So you're like, you just
sure.
up the light blades.
That has absolutely happened in D&D, where people are like, look, my sword produces light, so I'll just unsheath it and walk around in this cave, waving it around so that we can all see.
It's helpful.
Skybeast Tracker, a 2/4 reach. So they're still not playing the Gingerbread Hunter, which is an interesting choice. They are finally attacking, and their fear has in fact come true. Goodbye. Okay, so we can play Bitter Chill and keep the cooped up for the Gingerbread Hunter, basically. Barrow Naughty. A 4th land in a row. Okay, sure. Yep, that's a thing. What does this do? Lifelink if they control another fairy, and 3 mana to give it +1/+0. Damn it. Okay. I'd love another creature deck. That'd be cool. Combat.
A whole creature deck.
I know. I know. I heard it when I said it.
Good.
All right. 6 mana means 7 mana. Excuse me. I forgot. Garruk's Uprising. Okay. So they wanted to play that before they played the Gingerbread Hunter, I guess. If that last card in their hand is a land, they can play the Gingerbread Hunter this turn. But otherwise, they can't. Yes, go on. Or don't. 2, 3. Voracious Vermin. They make a rat, and then when anything dies, it gets a counter? Okay.
Boo.
When anything they control dies. A 5th land in a row. Casual 5 land in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are on board. We go to 6. But we know they have a 5/5 coming, so we'll wait. I guess we were short on land. I guess I deserve it for some reason. Don't ask me how or why, but I do. There's the Gingerbread Hunter. They make a food. When it enters, they make a food, and they draw a card. It's very good for them. They have 4 mana available to them now, thanks to Knight of the Sweets' Revenge. But instead, they're just going to swing in with everybody. Take 5, go to 6.
My hand's really hurting. Wow.
Hey, I know this card.
Yeah.
Draw a card. Sick. Okay. So we will play Cooped Up on the Gingerbread Hunter. What a surprise.
Yeah.
We've been waiting many turns to do that. They did not have a way of saving it, at least seemingly they did not. Let's play Charade of Numbing Depths. Tap one of their creatures and put a stun counter on it. Oh, it specifically says an untapped creature, huh?
Boo. The 5/5.
No, I know, but it would put a stun counter on it. We want to save ourselves for a turn if possible. Oh. So we just won't draw the card, which really sucks. Really, really sucks. But I think we have to do it while they're tapped out. I don't know what else they could have. I just want to get rid of it.
Yeah, fair.
So, but that's literally everything we have. It's probably one of the best plays that we could have had that turn. And basically this turn, if they attack us, if it's with the 1/1, we probably just take it. If it's with the 2/1 and the 1/1, we obviously block the 2/1. They have 9 mana available this turn. And because of Garruk's Uprising, this is actually a really good play for them. Of course, they had another piece of removal. We had 5 land in a row. They had 5 removal spells this game so far. Oh, God, man. All right. Go to 3. If we don't draw a creature or a removal spell, we're dead. Oh, never mind. We're just dead.
Okay.
Titanic Grove. Oh, okay.
Thank you, Rodrigo Chancerelle.
Okay. I cut a land. I'm playing 16. I don't know what else I could do. But, you know, be short on land in the beginning and then draw 5 land in a row when you should be drawing gas. Okay.
That just sounds typical.
It sure does, but that's not how the game's supposed to go.
Yeah.
It's just how our games typically go. All right, see, this is a lot better. 2, 2, 2, and 3 with 3 land.
Yes.
Exactly
Gorgeous
what
hand.
you want to see. Yeah. All right, pass. And a 4th land, not what you want to see, but, you know, whatever. That's life, right? For no value, because it's the first creature on the battlefield. Why not?
Did the lights just flicker?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Possible. All right, so they're looking at our 2/2. They're killing our 2/2. God, okay. Let's try this one then. Let's see if that creature sticks. It does not. I can't do this, man. Fucking 2 black-green decks in a row. All right, 3 creatures. Let's just slam them out on the battlefield and watch them run themselves right into the meat grinder, I guess. It's Oh, they like highlighted it. I thought it was over. It is over. It's dead. Wow.
Wow.
Okay, I think we lose this game. Yep, we don't even have the 5th land to draw a card, or draw 3 cards, so we pass. You did it, opponent. Congratulations. I guess I was supposed to wait until I had... Oh, they played nothing. Well, we drew a 1-drop that needs to target a creature, so pass again. They flash in a 3/1 flyer. Great. Which we now can't get rid of because all our stuff is sorcery speed removal. We drew a 1-drop, which... Oh, and put a stun counter on it. Sure, why not? 1. I'll pay the 2. Auto pay. It's tapped. It has a stun counter on it. They kill our creature before the end of our turn, even.
Yeah.
Even before the end of our damn turn. I'll just casually drop a 5/5 on the field. We actually drew a creature, but we're going to not be able to play it this turn because we need to do this. Pass, I guess. It sure is a 4/2 flyer. We sure do go to 13. 2 more cards left in their hand. We drew a 5-drop. We have like 2 in the deck, and we have them both before we have a 5th land, huh? This is a 4-drop, so we literally can't get rid of this now. Okay. And we don't have double blue, so we can't play this and Curiosity. Okay. Not with bargain. Just cast it as a 3/2. And pass. They didn't kill it on our end step, even though they had all their mana open. Voracious Vermin is fine. We can Glass Casket that. We go to 9. 5th land. So we can have the Clothier. 5th land. Thanks,
Nice.
deck. Okay. Royal Roll. You got it. No attacks. I absolutely trade with the Stingblade Assassin here. Never mind, they had removal for it. Because of course they did. My mistake. How could they not have had removal for it?
Exactly.
It's their 3rd Candy Grapple. I don't know who they were drafting with, but congrats on people not knowing what good cards are, I suppose. And they just casually drop a 6/6 trample and gain 3 life.
Wow. Okay.
I guess I lose. Like I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. Take 5, go to 4. We drew another land. That's kind of nothing. We still can't stop the Hamlet Glutton. So we're...
But can we stop the feeling?
Yes. Yes, we can. I'm going to play into the Fake Court. We're going to draw 3 cards. One of them was a land, thank God. Oh, we played a land already this turn. Well, F me, I guess. No need to play that. Again, those creatures are going into a meat grinder. So, pass. On board, we are dead or still alive? 3, 4. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. If we see another green black deck, I just don't know what we're supposed to do. Like we just lose. Okay. Are you gonna? Should I?
It's just not even letting us play a 3rd game.
No, I was talking to you. You need to thank them. So
thank you, Seituasuka.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's pretty close to how I would have said it. I think that's fine.
Oh, I guess it kind of says Asuka at the end.
Sort of, yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe it's Seitu Asuka?
OG Daybreak. Okay, as a Johnny. Well, Candy Trail actually makes this hand fine. It makes the hand fine. We can scry 2 and then draw a card the turn after. So, this hand is fine. This is the first time we've seen Candy Trail this whole game. Hey, look, it's a green deck. I wonder if the second color is black. Just so that Arena can give us the middle finger and tell us to stop trying to draft. Because that's clearly what they're trying to tell us. Clearly. All right, put the 5-drop with the white pip on the bottom and keep the card draw spell on top. Pass. They have only played green so far. Second color is red. Good, good. All right, Genealogist would be another creature, so they get no value out of that one. It's just a 2/3. I'm going to sack the food, gain 3 life, and draw a card. Sorry, sack the food clue. Gain 3 life and draw a card. Well, I would love a white land deck. That'd be just swell.
Would work swimmingly. We have water wings.
I was going to say that's the... Yes. Yes, we do. Sorry.
Nice.
Okay. Take 2. And then Tempest Heart. It's a 3/4. I would like to draw 2 cards, please. Hey, a white land! Holy shit! And another one! What a goddamn concept. Mana value 3 or less, that's a 4-drop. That is super unfortunate, but maybe not. Go like that. Okay. It can't attack or block. Next turn we have double white, which is nice. We can play more than 1 card a turn. We still don't have any creatures, though. Oh, well, sorry, I lied. We have the Frostbridge card. Take 2. We're still at 19, which is nice because we gained 3 life off the candy trail. I don't need to Glass Casket on the Genealogist yet, especially because this is a 3/2. Play the Guard and keep up Plunge into Winter or Water Wings. Pass. Or Kellen's Black Blades, I guess. Why not?
Yeah.
That would actually be a really good thing to kill the Genealogist with.
Wow. I mean, of all the people you should be killing, I don't know if a Genealogist is really one of them.
Too bad. It's dead.
Well, I guess we're not living through the next apocalypse.
Do I want to bounce something? There's nothing to bounce, right? Glass Casket would take something 3 or less. That is 3. I could do that. I could take the Hardened Scales as well.
How hard are they?
Nice. Do I... Let's go to combat and attack for 2 and see what happens. Snap block, huh? Sure.
Oh.
So they get a thing on their creature that can't attack or block, so kind of doesn't matter. I'll play the Celebrant, bouncing the Guard back to my hand, and scrying 2, Kellen's Light Blades, and the Iron Wrought Sentry. Actually, we need the creature first, so I'll do that. Perfect. Okay. So they know about the Guard, obviously. Their Edgewall in taps for white now. They can tap 3, tap, sack it, and bring a creature that has a card that has an adventure from their graveyard to their hand, which currently there are none. They play a 6/6 trample.
Huh.
They gain 3 life.
Great.
It's fine. We will play the Guard, the Land, and the Sentry, keeping up Plunge into Winter on their turn. Pass. Because we can Plunge into Winter, tap their Glutton, and then when they go to combat or whatever. And then we can keep up Frostbridge Guard for basically the rest of the game. They bring the Genealogist back. That's fine. Royal Roll on the Glutton. Well, before it gets there, I'd like to tap it, please. Kellen's Light Blades can absolutely stay where it is. And I will draw it. Sick. We drew another land. That's a little annoying, but fine, I suppose. Glass Casket can take the Genealogist, or it could take the Savior, right? They're both 3. Because this is a young hero roll. So yeah, I need to take the genealogist. Oh, no, I don't. I need to take the savior. I need to take savior. Because if I take genealogist, the young hero roll goes to the graveyard, and the savior gets a counter, and that would be very bad. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So I can do both this and this. So go to combat.
I'm just gonna get a refill.
Go for it. Auto pay the 2. Tap their genealogist. +2/+1. Then go to blocks, of which they cannot have any. Play the land, end the turn, because the Hamlet Glutton has a has ward. Pass to attackers. Absolutely target here, which means I auto pay the 1. It is tapped. +2/+1 on my 4/4, which means you can't attack this turn either, which feels really nice. Diminisher Witch. Cursed roll. It would make the Hamlet Glutton a 2/2, which feels very good. But I would need to bargain something. What would I bargain? Guess I could give them their 2/3 back and bargain the glass casket.
You could bargain the firstborn child like Rumpelstiltskin.
Like Rumpelstiltskin? Nice. Does this work? Yeah, sure. Play it with the bargain, sacking glass casket. You get your 2/3 back, but now your glutton for 1 more mana is a 2/2. Can't attack this turn, but I feel a lot better about what we've done here. Okay, a 1/1 creature and a food token. They attack for 2. They do, they don't, they do. They don't. Okay. What am I missing? Nothing in their hand. Nothing on the field. Maybe they have a way of getting it back. I might be missing something. Obviously that was going to happen. I knew that. Okay. That's fine with me. Into the Fey Court. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, Bitter Chill on the Savior of the Sleeping feels incredible here. I won't lie. Doesn't untap now. They're looking around, but I don't know what they would be going for here. Edgewall in to get something back, but like it's not going to save the Savior, right? Okay, good. It is tapped. We've tapped something, so it gets +2/+1 until end of turn, which means I won't need to do anything else. But I guess the flyer just happened because we played that. We just played that card, so combat. I would love to see this double block happen. Attack for 4. I will decline to tap something and see what happens. I really want them to double block with their 2/2/3s. Yep. Because then we can Kellen's Lightblades, 3 damage to you. So the genealogist dies, and then on blocks the other 2/3 dies. Amazing.
Nice.
Amazing. They said oops.
Oh, just really hurt my knee.
Don't do that. All right, they are in top deck mode, and we are not, and they at 19 life conceded to us.
Thank you, OG Daybreak. That's weird to me. When I left the room, we were losing against them. Boy.
We drew 3 cards. And
Wow.
it really turned the tide because they were empty-handed. I don't think it was necessary for them to have conceded there. But again, I don't know what's in their deck, right? If I were in their shoes, I would not have conceded there personally. There's always the opportunity that like you can bounce this or destroy it or something. I don't know what like cards they might have had that would have let them do that or whatever. And I assume this was like a land or something that would have benefited this. Hardened Scales worked pretty nicely in their deck. I mean, between the Savior of the Sleeping and what was the other creature that got counters? There was something. Oh, we exiled it. The Tempest Heart.
Oh.
Like both of those get counters kind of inherently from doing what their deck wants to do. So I like their deck was cool for sure. But we ended the game where both of us were at 19 and they conceded. Very interesting. Okay, let's keep it going, I suppose.
All right.
The deck that time worked exactly as intended. Exactly as intended. I'm sure Marcus will tell you that, you know, that whole, oh God, we're on the back foot. Oh, good, we're on the front foot. Oh, they immediately conceded. Like, that's very Azorius of us. Sure. We have the draw 2 cards spell and a 4-drop, and we have 3 lands, so I think we're fine.
All I saw was just a piece of dynamite, and I was like, ah.
It's your boy King Squee.
Yeah.
We drew our 4th land, by the way. Like, immediately. Which is fantastic. Skewer Slinger. Succumb to the cold, eh? Oh, it's an instant? Tap 1 or 2 target creatures, put a stun counter on each of them. And this is just a 1/3. When it blocks or becomes blocked, it deals 1 damage, so I don't care as much about that. Oh. Well, then. When it enters, they draw a card. Okay, that's good for them. I mean, don't I just, like, they pass to attackers, tap their creature, and they just kill it, right? Like, that just feels like the best play here. They have I was like, they have a way of saving it? They did not. Which also means that we can then play the click, which is fantastic. Because I don't want to play Sheree because she wants to tap something, and they don't have anything right now. So I'll play it. This taps for a colorless or it filters. So they are currently red-green. I guess they could theoretically filter for another color if they wanted to or needed to. They're going to go get a basic and make a 1/1 human. So they could be 3 colors with this card and the Crystal Grotto on the field right now. They did get a swamp, and they have a 1/1. Okay, sure. The Swamp enters tapped. I assume that's their splash color. Curiosity. Oh, that's a good draw. Okay. I'll put that there. I'll go to combat. I'll hit you for 3 in the air and draw a card.
Yes.
It's the Ice Rot Sentry. Do I just play this? I don't have Water Wings to save my Threadbind Click, so I think I just play this. Basically, if they have removal for the click, they were always going to have it, and it doesn't matter. At least now I get a creature out on the field. Okay, the Edgewall Inn is tapping for red. That's fine. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of things they could have here, and they have 5 cards in hand, so it's a little scary. But I feel okay. Especially with Sheree as backup with the Ice Rot Sentry, because like whenever we tap any untapped creature they control, this gets +2/+1 no matter what. And with Sheree and Succumb to the Cold, like we can tap so many things. So I feel happy with that, with those options. They just passed.
Oh.
That is concerning.
Now our click can click.
Yeah, I kind of want to just attack, not tap anything, and see what they do. I was like, are you doing that in front of the mic on purpose? You were doing it on purpose. Yeah, okay. Well,
I was clicking a pen.
you were. You definitely were.
For a click.
Yeah.
Because
Sure.
it didn't die.
Let's play the Shepherd. Give something +2/+2. They're doing something. Uh-oh. Torch the tower to kill our click. Like I said, if they were going to have it, they were always going to have it. So, not a problem whatsoever. God damn it, Amy. Oh no, it's gone now. We can't do the joke anymore. I'll attack them for 4. Seems pretty okay. Oh god, really? Casual 2 removal spells in a turn. Okay.
Well.
End the turn. Wow. It's alright. We have Succumb to the Cold if they play 2 creatures. Or we have Quick Study if we want to just draw 2 cards. I mean, who doesn't want to just draw 2 cards?
But are we a quick study? Really?
I am.
Oh, okay. I'm definitely not.
Okay. They still have 4 cards left in their hand, just like we do. So they could have a lot going on, especially because they have all 3 of their colors. Instead, they're going to discard a card to draw 2 cards and make a wicked roll on nothing. So, okay. Redcap Thief is a 2/3 that makes a treasure. You got it.
Little Red Riding Hood down here looks like a red cap with her.
Oh, yeah, over here, yeah. We drew 3 land in a row, by the way. Drawing 2 cards, we drew 2 land. And then drawing for our turn, we drew a land. But it was white. We kind of needed it. Let's play Charade. Tap your creature. Put a stun counter on it. Draw a 4th land in a row. Cool. It's happening again. Wow. Really, deck? Really? Did you need that? Did I need that? Because I assure you I didn't. This is at instant speed. So we could just wait till their turn and do this. Although that would be, I guess that's if they play 2 creatures, right? What is gonna happen now? Ruby, Daring Tracker. It's actually a good card. Very good card. Whenever she attacks, while they control a creature with power 4 or greater, she gets +2/+2 until end of turn, and she taps to add red or green. Cut in to kill Charade.
Wow.
And give her haste. I mean, oh, no, hold. My bad. I guess I'll just kill her then.
I was about to say, now they have Little Red Riding Hood and the red cap, but now she's dead.
Second time today, 5 land in a row off the top. Just throwing that out there.
Oh.
Just want to let everybody know that that just occurred. 5 land in a row twice. Twice. The nice thing is, if they play a creature here, if they play a creature here,
I don't know.
They probably have 1 in hand. They played it. Beautiful. They gained 3, which is super annoying. But they've used all of their mana, and before they pass to attackers.
Marcus says, the most fine shuffler of all the shufflers.
Right? Alright. 8th land in our 16 land deck with 2 more in hand, by the way. Combat, swing for 2. They're at 14. End the turn. Both of their stun counters go away, but their creatures are still tapped. I do have a way of saving my creature here, if I need it. Wow. But I'd love to top deck something that's not a land. In fact, did I just draw another land? Is that 6 in a row? I didn't even notice. I wasn't even paying attention. But we had the Water Wings the whole time, right? It fights. They bargained it. So it fights. Well, unfortunately, it gets hexproof, so they don't actually trade. It's just that my creature stays. Would you look at that?
Wow.
It's not a land, and we draw 3 cards, and only one of them is a land.
Wow.
What a goddamn concept. Okay, well, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it, huh? So basically, we play this, auto pay. Now, do we just keep the 6/6 tap down? No, they're at 14, right? So we just get in. Let's go. If they tap their 6/6, we're happier regardless. So if they attack us with it, I mean. But yeah, now we have exile the top 2 cards of our library face down. They may look at and play those cards for as long as they remain exiled. They play our Candy Trail, which would have been super helpful. They did not play a land, so they didn't get any land off our top 2. Oh yes, they did. Okay, good. That's great. Because I don't know what order those were in, so it's possible that we had a land as our next card or Candy Trail. If it was Candy Trail, obviously that sucks because we could have scryed the land away.
Right. But
still, I would love to not have a land off the top of your deck since our opponent just took 2 of ours with a rare. A 4/4 flying trample for 4. Of course, they sack it, gain 3 life, and draw a card off of our own card. Thanks. We go to 14. They're at 15, so they are now winning off of this turn. We did not, in fact, draw a land. We have 10 of our 16 land on the field.
Wow. Okay.
Let's play this. Let's play the Charmed Clothier as well. Put a Royal Roll on this flyer. Tapping this 2/3. And swinging out for 5. Spoilers, if people were unaware, this is very bad for us. We are in a very bad position. Crap. Okay. We still have 14 cards left in our library. 11, 5. So a third of them are land, but it means 2/3 are not land.
Yes.
And they played a 4/4 flying trampled dragon rare that they got out, that they were able to use the adventure on earlier as well. And they have a Curse of the Werefox, which allows them to fight our Rhyme for Reindeer. I feel like the cards in their hand were better than the cards in ours. I mean, I don't know about you. I own a lot of these basic lands. I don't mean this like art in particular. I just mean like basic land.
Uh-huh.
Whereas I don't own a lot of these or these. No blocks on 6 damage. We go to 8. It is not. Okay, so we can put a cursed roll on something. But we'd have to bargain away our roll. But that's fine, I'm going to do it. I could sack the token, but no, we need it. So I'll do that. And bargain the Diminisher Witch to give the Hamlet Glutton a cursed roll, which means it is now a 1/1 instead of a 6/6.
Love that.
Right? But we're at 8, they're at 10. I'm going to have to pass here. So I should probably move this so I can actually see the bottom of my screen.
Yeah.
I know you all can't see it because our lovely faces are blocking it, but I am also... I forgot that was going to happen. And it's also trample, so we're so screwed now. Shit. I forgot about onboard tricks.
So sorry.
It's fine. Welcome to Sweet Tooth is a very good card, man. There's not much I can do about it. They make a treasure. Alright, so basically I have to go like this. Oh, this can't block creatures except creatures with flying. So we go like that. Do we have to do that? We don't have to do that. We go like that, right? Yeah, that's good enough. On board, we go to 1. On board, we go to 1.
Oh boy.
We're at 1. It's fine. We saw that they had it. That's appropriate.
Yeah.
That is statistically likely as opposed to statistically unlikely.
Thank you, Andy Bear.
Because we drew 2 or 3 cards in a row that were non-land, and I did say a third of our remaining cards were land. So it made perfect sense for us to have drawn the land there. I'm just not happy about it.
Of course.
Well, we sure did go 2 and 3 in draft again. Claim. But you know what that means. We get to end off the stream with another sealed. Because I do love me some sealed.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Open. We get...
Ooh. Love that right hand upper corner.
the ley line.
Yeah.
It's cool, right? I mean... Sure. We probably just go black-green and play Rankle's Prank, Fawn's Bane Troll, The End, and maybe Leyline.
Okay. Seems good.
We can check our white, though. Because our white is very scarce. We have 3 protective parents, but we only have 1 row of white cards here.
Yeah.
So, actually we have, our blue seems fine, but I'm not jumping up and down about it.
No one wants 3 protective parents. Sounds awful.
Amazing. Oh, wow. Yeah, our black is nuts. Nuts. Okay. Yeah. Our red seems fine as well, and we have a fair bit of good green. So, okay. Yeah, green-black is definitely the right choice, I think. We have a lot of the gold cards, though. Damn. Like, a lot of them.
Gold deck.
I'd rather not. We could... Yeah, like we could splash something if we wanted to, because we have 2 Evolving Wilds and a Prophetic Prism, but I don't want to. Like I don't see a need to splash anything. For green and black, I guess we could splash white for this, or blue for this, but we're not gonna. How many fairies do we have in black? I guess is more the question. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. So yeah, I'm not crazy about trying to do that.
Marcus says Jund for Ruby.
You think so?
Ruby. I said that weirdly.
Oh, because she taps Well, we'll see. Let me see. Let me put stuff in, and then I'll think about Ruby after we've looked at basically all of our playable stuff. If we're hurting for one more card or whatever, we can try to figure it out. Because like I don't like Commune with Nature, and we have 3 of them. I don't like Leaping Ambush, and we have 2 of them. So like, there's a possibility. Vanguard cares about enchantments, so sure, I'll take that. Season of Growth is probably not it. Also, I think of Rent every time I see this card.
Yeah.
Witch Stalker cares about power 4 or greater, so sure. Return from the Wilds. I don't like this card. We had multiple opponents play it against us. I'm not a big fan. I won't lie. Spider Food, like I said, a defensible card to put in your deck, especially in this format. Leyline.
I mean, that onion looked rotten as anything.
Yes. Well, there's an eye in the soup, baby.
Oh, well.
I love how you focused on the onion.
It's, you know, it's looking back.
Yeah, for sure. This, whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an additional green. We don't have any creatures that tap for mana except for Ruby. Oh, she's down here. Except for Ruby, which we don't even know if we're playing. I'll play the Tracker, the Champion, the Worm, the Glutton. Then we go to our black. We want to play Rat Out. That's a good one. The Tabby is good. Barrow Naughty, yes. Sugar Rush, I'm not a big fan of. But I'll take the Witch. I'll take Lord Skitter's Butcher.
I thought it felt like you were doing like a music video for a bit there. Like,
What was I doing?
you know, sometimes in music videos, if there's like a band,
Yeah.
they'll like run a title under each person of like the like stereotype that
For
they
sure.
you know, that they're fulfilling by being in the band.
I like that. That's funny. Sure. I'll take a Fell Horseman. I'll take a Rankle's Prank. I'll take an Assassin. The End. High Fae Negotiator. Scream Puff. Shatter the Oath. Twisted Sewer Witch cares about rats. We do have ways of making rats. And then Fairy Fencing I will also take. And unfortunately, for folks that wanted us to splash for Ruby, Marcus, and anybody else who was interested, we're at 41 cards.
Wow.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. How many creatures do we have with power 4 or greater? 1, 2, 3. No. 4, 5. No. 5. Okay. I mean, it's not bad, but I'm not jumping up and down about it. We already have 2 cards that care about us having power 4 or greater.
Nice curve, Marcus says.
Yeah, agreed. Thank you. It's interesting, for sure.
That worked out very nicely.
All right.
So do you want us to put Ruby in, Marcus? Because, I mean, this seemed to come together pretty well without her.
Yeah, I like this quite a bit. Quite a bit. Especially because we have incidental fairies as well, which means this card could be incredible. Because basically, if you have a fairy on the battlefield, the card is weirdly templated in my opinion. But basically, if you have a fairy on the battlefield, this is 1 black mana, instant speed, -3/-3 on an opponent's creature.
Wow.
Or it's, if you have a fairy on the battlefield, it's a black and X. And so it's -3/-3, and then every mana that you put into the X is an additional -1/-1.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
That's if you have a fairy. If you don't have a fairy, it's just -X/-X.
Yeah.
And you pay X and a black.
Marcus says, sarcasm not translating through text, but this deck is expensive without ramp.
Yeah, I mean, do we have... With Prophetic Prism is only a filter, and this doesn't ramp us. We just don't have ramp at all. Oh, I guess the 3 Return from the Wilds? Okay. So I guess we go 1, 2, 3, and then try to cut something on the higher end, or some things on the higher end. These make rats. This makes a rat. This makes a rat. or makes rats, and this makes a rat.
I like taking that cat out because he is creepy as hell.
I'm not considering taking the cat out. I'm so sorry.
Damn it.
That was not a consideration.
I thought you did.
Nope.
Turn 3 is slow.
Right. So,
says.
okay, but are you, like, I just don't, like, is a splash color really where we want to be ramping? Is that, like, do you have any other suggestions? Is it just ruby, or are you saying that we're, like, in the wrong colors for this pool? Because, like, a splash color to ramp feels rough. Because if we don't have the red early on, and, like, again, double Evolving Wilds and Prophetic Prism is helpful for that, but it's not perfect by any means. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 red sources if we have one mountain in the deck.
Can you explain this to me, that turn 3 is slow? What does that mean?
Return from the Wilds would be played on turn 3, and it allows us to search our library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle.
Okay, so he would want us to be able to play this card prior to turn 3, which you can't. Is that what?
Well, yes and no. What he's saying is because this is the only ramp that I was just putting in the deck, it's very slow. Because in other words, turn 3 would then allow us to, on turn 4, play a 5-drop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then if we wanted to... So, yeah, it's
not really very rampy.
Right. That's pretty slow and clunky.
very light incline.
Yeah. That's a very good... I was wondering where you were going with that.
It's just very slight.
Yeah, for sure. Does Commune with the Nature... I mean, Commune with the Nature gets a creature from among them, so not even a land. This doesn't do it. I mean, the nice thing is, like, Beanstalk Worm lets us play an additional land as well for 2 or on 2. But... probably cut one of these, right?
Toastiferous is here, saying return into Hamlet Glutton is a really strong curve.
Yeah, but is that what we would do? Because, like, I guess if we got this, right, playing an additional land, but otherwise my math is off, right? So 3 land, play this, get a 4th land onto the battlefield. Next turn, get a 5th land onto the battlefield for our turn, but that's not... Oh, I guess that would be Hamlet Glutton if we bargain it. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Yeah, okay. Because then this doesn't cost 7, it costs 5, but you have to bargain it. So our curve arguably tops out at 5, but we need to reliably be able to bargain.
They say, and return creates the token to bargain.
Oh, very good point. Very good point. Okay. Oh, yes, either the 1/1 creature or the food. Either way, they can be sacked for bargain. Absolutely right. That's great.
Toastiferous, are you new to the streams, or did I just miss them?
I don't believe we've seen them before. First of all,
when
welcome, and thank you for the tips. Absolutely a good point.
Leave your pronouns for me in chat, please.
And we just need one more cut from this thing. Whoa. Protective parents, get out of here.
They never get out.
Nope. That's the whole point.
Yep.
Tough one.
The cat. The creepy cat.
No.
Damn
it's
it.
our only 1-drop creature.
I don't
Stop suggesting
care.
getting rid of it.
Eyes are scary.
Yep. Do have a lot of bargain stuff.
Toastiferous says they, them.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
All right, so... what are we getting rid of here? We have to cut one card. And it feels like it should be from the top end. But, like, I don't know which of these to get rid of.
The worm.
But that's part of our ramp strategy.
The witch.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of ways of making rats. That's why I didn't want to. Because this makes rats, this makes a rat, this makes rats, and we have 2 of them. And so then this benefits us for having rats.
Okay. The other
Champion.
one.
Yeah, alright. It's the one that I can least argue against, I suppose.
Sure.
I don't know. All right, but Amy, the real question is,
Yes.
because obviously this is the most important thing. What's our deck box art going to be?
That is the most important thing. Well,
You're basically looking at all the options here. I mean, technically you've got like these red cards as well.
oh,
But
okay. Well,
sorry, did I move away while you were looking at stuff?
yep.
Sorry.
How about this cool blue card in the center here, next to the white?
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a pretty sick art.
We had that in our deck. The Curiosity in there in our last deck.
We did.
Fingers crossed. I really don't know how this deck is going to perform. We shall see.
It's gonna perform well.
I don't know. We'll find out though. But we will
I'm
start.
saying that.
Okay. Like I said, we'll find out. One way or the other.
Toastiferous. Well, everybody in chat.
Mhm.
How was your weekend?
Yeah. Anything cool going on? Beesel 888.
Oh, I thought that was a 1.
Yeah, I did too, but it's not. I don't believe.
Okay.
All right. I mean, this is slow-ish. We do have this on turn 2, this on turn 3, or we can play this on turn 4 if we get another land. We just need a land in our first 3 turns. We
I like it.
didn't get one there. But maybe, just maybe, they have a gold dragon over here.
Yeah, it's sick.
Root Rider Fawn. That taps for mana. Okay. We can play an additional land this turn. Like
Okay.
this one. So yeah, we need a land off the top to be able to be in a good position. And anything else, and it's not great.
Sounds about right for us.
Right? You don't gotta tell me, man. Return from the Wilds.
Okay.
That's that sure is a card. We drew the land. Okay.
Nice.
Skybeast Tracker. Yeah, that's probably correct. Probably correct. Because basically if we draw another land, we can drop Beanstalk Worm and make a food.
Cool.
Yeah. And this is a very good blocker right now. If they kill it, they kill it. Like, in the grand scheme of things, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen.
Marcus says Grubbin Community Day on Saturday.
Okay.
I only needed 2 and transferred them into home immediately. Caught a total of 13 assorted shinies over 2 days.
Hell yeah. Good for you.
You're
Now-
gross, Marcus.
Now, how much walking does that entail? Like, are you out, like, all day doing that, basically? Wicked roll probably on the Butcher. If I go like this. Because we didn't draw our 5th land, which is fine. Play the Lord Skinner's Butcher. Choose 1. We don't have the Witch in hand. Well, we don't have the... We have the Conceited Witch, but not the other one. I'll make a rat. They will do something, apparently.
Maybe.
They won't. We will put a Wicked roll on the Tracker. And then we will go to combat. And when we do, they will destroy our creature and give us a 1/1. But they lose a life. Okay.
Okay.
Annoying, but fine. Red Tooth Genealogist. Putting a royal roll on Root Rider Fawn, and they scry 1. Kept it on top. We have good blocks here, so I'm not too worried about attacks right now.
Marcus says, the storm kept me indoors for Community Day, but my building gets decent spawns.
Okay.
The Grubbin were the only ones caught in Go. The rest were in Violet.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Very cool.
Well, that makes a little more sense.
Yeah, for sure. Do I just play this? Oh, the other card's gone, right? So I won't have the 5-drop capabilities there. But that's fine. Like, I don't really need to do this right now. I think I just play this 5-4 and pass, right? That's probably right. No attacks. Basically, if they kill our 5-4, we can use Fell Horseman to get it back. Oh, they didn't. And they could exile it, but we're not really going to be getting that back if they exile it, which they do immediately. Wow.
Oh.
Okay. It's a 5-mana removal spell. We have one of those right here. So yeah, that's fine. They knew it was coming, so I guess they just really, really wanted to get rid of it, which is fine. We drew a Hamlet Glutton.
Nice.
That is nice, because they just got rid of their removal spell. So let's go ahead and...
That dude just eats whole towns.
Yeah.
He just walks around just scooping them up and eating them.
Right?
I guess.
Let's bargain him by sacking this 1/1. And Hamlet Glutton enters the battlefield, gaining us 3 life in the process. They have a single white. Are you, like, considering doing something here? What's going to happen?
Marcus says, Pokemon Home is where I'm housing the living shiny decks, since there are over 1,000 Pokemon now.
So, how many do you have in your living shiny decks, I guess is the question. What are they thinking about for so long? God damn it.
They're thinking about their life choices.
Yeah. Oh, this taps for mana, right? So they have access to 2 mana right now, technically? I guess that's something I could have been aware of. I mean, they have 1 card in hand, so whatever it is, they're thinking about it real hard. I won't lie. Oh, God.
They're wondering why they ever started playing Magic the Gathering.
Been there, Beazle888. Been there.
Marcus says, are we counting the ones still in Go that I haven't sent over yet?
Sure, why not? If you have those figures, I'll take them all. I'm just curious. Our hand is so weird right now. Huh. Very weird.
Is it like this?
Yes, yeah. Just the claw hand.
My hand is weird.
Got that? Oh, fairy fencing. Now, we don't have a fairy on the battlefield, notably, but still. So, actually, we would need 1 more land if we wanted to kill the Root Rider Fawn, for example. None of these are instant speed, right? Oh, this is, technically. So, sure. Let's go to combat first. And find out what they're going to do against my Hamlet Glutton. Because if they kill it, we get it back. If they like double or triple block it and pump something up massively, we use fairy fencing. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Attack for 6.
It'll be great.
It's the hope. Okay. They block and take 5. I don't exactly know why they bothered. But maybe. Okay. They aren't playing black, so they can't flash in the thing that kills him. So I guess I just play this menace creature. 2/3 menace. Pass. Okay. They conceded.
Wow.
They played a land. I assumed they were flooding out. And I also assumed... I try to assume that it's a disconnect all the time when there's, like, no movement whatsoever on our opponent's side and they're roping. But sometimes it is salty roping, and it happened as soon as we played the 6/6 trample and gained 3 life, and then it basically never stopped after that.
Yeah.
So I at this point I assume it's salty roping, but I don't obviously know that at all for a fact.
Well, that's okay, because we won it.
Yes.
Because they conceded. Thank you, Beazle888.
All right, next. One and 0. Let's keep it going.
I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
That way, if we want to keep going a little longer, we cut.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Fake Zach. So what is that? Cloud? Is that the joke? Are you Cloud? Well, this is a little awkward. We literally only have this. But if we draw another land, we have this. This is a weird hand. Can this hold us down long enough? People probably aren't going to be afraid of this, right? Maybe a dumb decision. We'll find out. They mulliganed. That feels good. That feels good. Okay. Now we just need to draw low drop stuff in green or black mana. That works too. That's a 4th land. We have Tracker. Okay. I feel better. Up the beanstalk. Draw a card. Jesus. Marcus, I will obviously let Amy read that when she gets here because that's insane. Ice Rot Sentry is a good play for them. We're just top decking nothing but black mana. Play the Skybeast Tracker. We do not have... Oh, right. When the Sewer Witch comes out, we will have bargain for this. So that's good. That's very good. The nice thing is, even if they tap with the Sentry, we just... Oh, right. But then it becomes a 4/4, so never mind. We wouldn't block. We would just take 4. Which is fine. I mean, it sucks a little bit, but it's not a huge deal. They bounced it, and they drew a card. And then they attack, but they don't, right? That wouldn't make sense. Oh, okay. 4 land in a row off the top. Just throwing that out there again. Twisted Sewer Witch. Obira's Attendants, a 3/4 flyer, and they draw a card. We drew the Red Tooth Vanguard. Cares about an enchantment entering to return it from our graveyard to our hand. Got it. Okay. Well, do I get greedy? Wait, can I play a land? No, I played one already, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I can do both. The Tracker, which they know about, and the Vanguard, and pass. It's pretty good. And honestly, then we don't need to bargain. We can just play this flat out if we draw another land, because we sure have drawn a lot of land. Return from the wilds to make a 1/1 and get a land. Okay. Root Rider Fawn to tap for mana as well, or filter. You got it. We drew Rat out. -1/-1 and make a rat. So maybe now we do bargain just to keep up Rat out. Rat out seems great here for us. Actually, maybe we don't have to. Let's go to combat. Attack with these two. Yeah, it's got trample. Let's do it. That's it? Perfect. Trample over for 3, make a rat. Feels nice. We will bargain the glutton with the rat we just made. Get a food and gain 3 life. Sick turn. We are empty-handed, and they are not, but that felt very good. That's scary. They are in the true blue-green deck, and that's really cool. I like their deck. Or I like that deck, I should say. I mean, I don't dislike their deck, but I like that deck idea, so. Ramping into bigger stuff and then getting benefits for it. Okay, so they kill the thing that can block flying, so they can attack us in the air. You got it. We drew a land. That's unfortunate. I have to pass. They played a 6-7 after we played a 6-6. Can't do anything about that. That's really annoying. Okay, another Root Rider Fawn. They're getting all this stuff much later. Like, they were just able to play it naturally off playing land every turn. We can't stop flying. So we're at 17. We have enough bargain stuff. I'll leave the food for now. Ooh. Okay. I can get rid of the Stormkeld Vanguard. Hopefully. They have part blue, so they could have Water Wings here. There's a lot of things they could have. It is instant speed, huh? But it means that we could attack this turn if they don't have anything to stop this. I'm going to try it. Let's see what happens. It's a top deck war. If they have stuff that they're saving, then they save it. Yeah. Counter it. Can't do anything about that. Like, it's a lot of 3-powered things, but it's only 9 damage. It's not enough, right? I'll wait. Maybe I shouldn't, but I will. Oh, they're going to try to get something real big. Okay. They get another Stormkeld Vanguard, which is why I'm sure they're very happy that they didn't get hit with the end. Okay, we're very screwed here. They have very big, scary creatures, and we do not. Okay. Wow. Wow. Lord Skitter's Butcher gives all our creatures menace. It's probably not good enough this turn, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. I think we have to go for it, right? This feels real dumb, but I'm going to try it. It's probably my best chance right now. They have to double block the 6/6. They didn't have to do it that way. I mean, maybe they are afraid of us having pump in our hand, but they didn't have to block with the 2 6/7s. You could block with a 6/7 and a 1/3 or something. Very interesting choices. Sure, that happens, and that happens. They take 8 and go to 6. Oh, are we dead? We're dead, right? Because we can't block the 6/6s now? Or the 6/7s. So we take 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And we can go to exactly 17. They literally don't need to do that. I mean, I guess they don't know that we have the patented Geek for All hand land, but we're definitely dead. We just had nothing, and they had exactly what they needed. That was really good for them. They don't... Okay. 15, 16, 17. Yeah, we're still dead. Pass to blockers. Block here, I guess, because it's the largest amount that we can block. Gain the 3 and go to exactly 0. Amy's back just in time to thank our opponent.
Sorry about that. Thank you, fake Zach.
I said that's probably just Cloud.
Oh.
Get it?
Yeah.
By the way, if you're unaware, folks, we have other channels, links down in the description box below, for Video Games for All.
And gluten-free for all.
And on Video Games for All, we have played through. Amy got to see for the first time ever on that channel Final Fantasy VII.
Yes.
Which is why she gets that reference.
Yay. I get one.
Also, you get to read what Marcus said.
Marcus said a bunch of things.
Well, no, you've seen everything up to...
Oh, the last one?
But to remind yourself what he's talking about, you can read the one above it.
Are you counting the ones still in Go that I haven't sent over yet? 695, give or take. Holy shit. Send it over, like, to Violet?
To home. Because he said he's keeping everything in Pokemon Home. It's like a database outside of the game that you can keep track of stuff in. That, Marcus, correct me if I'm wrong, is that a monthly fee kind of a thing, or is that free? How does that work? Because I don't recall. Okay, this is cool. Yeah, this is an interesting curve for sure.
What are their sleeves? I haven't seen those before.
Oh, me neither. They're gorgeous, though.
Yeah. Wow. It's $3 a year.
Wow. Okay, that's nothing. That's awesome.
Very nice.
Okay. Very cool.
I like that price.
Yeah, same.
Nice and cheap.
All right, so they could tap down our 2/3 and then attack, but like, oh no, they can't obviously attack because they have to tap down our creature. So, never mind. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
In that case, I'll take over for you.
There you go. Amy, explain what's going on. Hey, we drew the 4th land.
Well, they have a white card with a blue thing on it, and we have 3 cards. 2 that are black with black things, and 1 that is green with a gray thing.
Wow. I could just, yeah. Let's go to combat. Let's not go to combat. Let's be a jerk and give all of our creatures menace. Oh, it doesn't matter. They'll just tap the Voracious Vermin, right? So, I might as well just sack the 1/1 Scry 2 and draw a card.
I don't recommend tapping vermin. They're kind of disease factories, not gonna lie.
These are both great. I think I'm just gonna keep Rat out for this turn, and then the next turn I have the ramp spell that we want so badly. All right, +1/+1 counter. Go to combat. See if they just tap our vermin, because of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Congrats, you did it. Okay. Get it? Congrats.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
That's why they have menace.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 here right now, and there's 1 here, and we had a token that went away a moment ago. Tough Cookie.
Uh-oh.
Make a food. No, it's fine. They can go away with the end. Not a problem at all. Pass to attackers. Take our turn. We drew Return from the Wilds as we knew we would, but I have to do this. I'm going to exile it. I'm going to search your graveyard, hand, and library for any more Tough Cookies that you have. Let's see if they have a way of stopping it. They don't. Good.
I mean, chances are they have 12 more.
Oh, look. These are the cards in their hand.
Doesn't.
Nice. Let's look in their library. They don't have any in their library, but we do get to see their whole deck.
Wow.
Anything scary? Those are all land. Royal Treatment. Oh, they have a Pollen Shield Hair and a Thunderous Debut. They're trying to get a lot of mana, but I don't see a lot of rampiness. And in their graveyard, of course, nothing, so we will end our search. The 2/3 attacks. Because of course it does. They don't block, and they go to 18. But they could Kellen's Lightblades, I guess. They have the mana for it, and we know they have it.
Okay.
You got it. Kellen's Lightblades. It's dead, which means our Vermin gets another counter. Thank you.
This is the biggest rat.
Not yet. Not yet. But yes, I'm trying. Slumbering Keep Guard. Okay. They can return from the wilds if they want as well. Or Protective Parents. They do have the food token, so if they get another green, they can get their Hamlet Glutton out.
feel like our rat is so fat that it eats other rats.
Possibly. Choose 2. So I can get the land and I can get a food, I guess? Land, food. I'll let the land be a black because we kind of need it. Combat. See if they tap something. Even if they do, tap the 4/3. That resolves. They're tapped out now. So anyway, swing for 3 first. I guess that doesn't... Interesting.
Yes.
I'm just going to do it now. We know they have this leaping ambush that could save it, and I just don't want them to do that. So it goes away.
Okay.
Protective Parents. 2 mana left on their side, which means they can't tap, but they can save it with other things, basically. We do have Bargain here, so why don't we play the Swamp, put a Wicked Roll on the Witch Stalker, then play the Negotiator with Bargain, sacking this, getting a counter on the Vermin, and making them lose 3 and we gain 3. So they go to 14, we go to 23.
Nice.
Then we go to combat. Double block would kill the other things, so or the vermin. So I'll just attack with this 4/4. They single block to get. Oh, okay, that's fine. It's dead, but we still 1 for 1 to them. So and we got another counter, and they lost another life, so they're at 13. Works for me.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Not a land off the top would be great here. But we have Beanstalk Worm, which would be quite nice. I assume they kill the Negotiator here if they can. Or maybe they're just scared of the Vermin because it is a 6/5.
Fair.
There's 1 unknown card in their hand, so they have Return from the Wilds or Hamlet Glutton. Again, they still have the food, so they now can play the Glutton at any time that they wish. 6/6 Trample, gain 3 life. We have Fawn's Bane Troll to fight something. Sure. Let's do it. Fawn's Bane Troll. Monster roll. Pay 1. Kill the guard. Obviously they tap some, or sorry, I imagine they tap something here. They tap the Vermin for the final time. They have, okay, I was going to say they have 1 unknown card. It's possible they could save it, but they didn't. And now we attack for 3 in the air. We hit, they go to 10.
Nice.
And we pass. All right. Marcus, you were talking about Pokemon Home. Is there a limit? Is that correct? Is there a limit of the number of Pokemon it can store up in there? That's right, all up in there.
What if it stores down?
Nice. We don't need the land. So we can make a 1/1 human and a food. Or we can just play a 5/4 reach. So I think what we're going to do is go to combat, swing for 7, and see what happens.
Okay.
Feels good when we're at 23 and our opponent's at 10, right?
Yeah.
They just gain 3 life, go to 13, and then go back down to 6. Okay. Well. Yeah, I mean, they know about this already. So let's just do this. Conceited Witch with Menace. Then play this, get the 1/1 and the food, and pass. Okay.
Okay. Marcus says home has 300 boxes, each holding 30 Pokemon. Violet has 32 boxes, also capped at 30.
Interesting. Okay. So are you... I mean, my math... 3 times 3 is 9, and 3 zeros is 9,000. Wow. Okay, never mind. I was going to ask if you were close to the limit, but you are not. Never mind. Holy shit. Whenever an enchantment you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield. So we can play this for 1, and then this for 5, but for now, we just need to go to combat and swing with everybody. Because they're at 6. They haven't played their Hamlet Glutton yet, and I genuinely don't know why. But maybe they're going to play the last card in their hand, and I'll know why. We'll find out in a second.
Maybe.
They take 5 and go to 1.
Nice.
But they gain 3, so they go to 4. You got it. You're at 4. Play the Warehouse Tabby. And the Beanstalk Worm.
Haha.
And end our turn. Okay, 1 unknown card in their hand. And the Hamlet Glutton. They gain 3 life, go to 7. We drew a land. Combat. Swing out. They block the 2 biggest things. Take 3, 4, 5, 6, and go to 1.
Wow. Okay.
Go to damage. Okay. They are, in fact, at 1. And now they get a Young Hero roll on their 6/6. That is not how Young Hero rolls work, but obviously they had no choice. I'm not saying they did anything wrong.
Yeah.
But Young Hero roll puts a +1/+1 counter on it if it attacks when it has 3 toughness or less.
Yeah.
It will not have that. Their creature tokens get +1/+1. They played a rare. 1 unknown card in hand. It needs to be able to stop a flyer, and it does not. So I can't wait for you to say this.
Thank you, Topless Banana. All right.
Are we good to keep going?
I gotta go.
Okay, so then we can stop for the evening. One thing that we need to do before you go, because I saw this last week when you were not able to be here, but you have not seen this yet. You, or maybe you have, and because I usually use the restroom while you're opening packs. Have you seen the new pack opening animation?
No.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Let's open 10 Wilds of Eldraine packs.
Okay. Whoa, what? It's like when I used to play solitaire on my Windows 98.
For sure. For sure. So obviously we're not going to look at every card, but we can quickly glance at the uncommons. Like we got our first Impact Tremors. We got our first Monstrous Rage. It's an angry bear.
Yeah.
We got our first
Just
Woodland.
need some loving.
You think so?
Yeah. Some pets.
Oh
Good
God.
pets.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he wants to be petted right now.
Yep.
We got our first Woodland Acolyte, despite the fact that we saw this card like 3 times in draft tonight and never took it. My favorite art in the entire set, no question, is this Stab Wound. So goddamn good. We got our first Howling Galefang, another card that we did not select, that we opened as an uncommon in one of our packs.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so now you can, there's a button to reveal all, where you reveal all your rares and mythics, or you can click through them individually. And we only got 1 mythic out of 10 packs. It's fine, that happens, I guess. But we got Lich Knight's Conquest. Fiery Emancipation.
I like that one.
Gorgeous. By the way, check out our short that came out today on this channel if you want to see what this card looks like in paper in foil. Spoilers, I guess.
Gorgeous, guys.
Absolutely gorgeous. Really cool short today. If I do say so myself. Imidane the Pyrohammer. Check out our short from today if you want to see what this card looks like in foil.
Yeah. We got a lot of foils in that short.
We did. Foils, mythics, alt arts, all of the above. Farsight Ritual. Interesting art on this one, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Yenna.
Yay.
I know you love this art too.
I do.
It's
I want to do
incredible.
that cosplay, but I also want it to just be my clothes all the time. I want that cosplay to just be what I wear from now on.
Oh, I don't want to miss what Marcus said, so let's do that before I keep looking at these.
He says, I set it up in Pokedex number order with spaces missing for what I still need.
A man after my own heart. That is brilliant, Marcus. I love it.
Yeah.
I tend to do the same when I'm like trying to collect full Magic sets. Obviously, now that they've done all these foil treatments and all that other BS, it's a lot harder. But yeah, if I'm trying to collect full sets and I'm like close, I can put them in order and like leave the blank spaces where those cards would go that I'm still looking for. So I get you 100%.
He's talking about putting it in like a binder page,
Yeah.
I guess, right?
For sure. The End again, which we had in our last deck, or still have in that deck. Because, by the way, if you're unfamiliar or unaware, we will continue that deck next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern,
Sure.
live right here on this channel. So if you're planning on going away because you don't want to watch us open these last 6 cards, that's totally fine.
We're not opening them, we're flipping them, Joe.
Regardless. Heart Flame Duelist.
Yeah.
You like this art too?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
As foretold.
Yeah, this is sick art.
Right?
Love it.
Cruel Somnophage. A wild card. A Feral Encounter.
Okay.
We saw this card as a rare that we didn't pick earlier as well. And our only mythic out of 10 packs is Grave Pact.
Ooh, I have not seen this one.
This one, I mean, it's a mythic, and it took me a while to learn that this card was even in the set at all. So yeah, absolutely understandable.
It's gorgeous.
Right? It's from the bonus sheet, and a lot of the bonus sheet cards, if not, most to all of them, are really good looking. So yeah, that is going to be the end of this particular stream. Thank you all so very much for joining us. I really hope everybody enjoyed. As I mentioned, please do not forget
Need that for Turgrid.
Historic Brawl.
Ah.
It's a good, for Turgrid, hell yeah, that's a very good one. Each other player sacks a creature too, yeah, very good stuff. Well, hopefully you open it, Marcus. That'd be great. Or, I mean, I guess you could just use a wild card if you have them on that as well. Or do you mean, yeah. Oh, okay, perfect.
Marcus says, peace, folks. See ya Thursday.
Thank you for remembering, Marcus. I was literally just about to mention it, and I really appreciate it. Please don't forget that we stream typically Mondays and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern. But for this Thursday and the entirety of the month of October, we will be streaming Thursday instead of Friday, still at 8 p.m. Eastern. Amy is going to be having an amazing work opportunity throughout that month, so we will get to hear from her on Mondays and Thursdays, I guess, if you really want to hear about it a week later. But we can hear about Amy's experiences working at
a haunted house,
which is going to be amazing. Obviously, we're going into Spooky Month. Stay tuned for Spooky Month streams as well. This Thursday, we will be likely, I'm not certain, but likely finishing God of War, that the 2018 Norse God of War. That's again this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and the VOD, if you cannot make it, will still be going up on Video Games for All as it does on Saturdays. So definitely stay tuned for that. Thank you all so very much for being here tonight. In fact, speaking of the amazing folks who were here with us tonight, Amy, before we go, you've got a little bit of work to do.
Yeah. Marcus, thank you so much for being here. Amazing as always.
Literally every time. It has never stopped, and I do not imagine it ever will.
Toastiferous, thank you for being here for the first time. And if you have been here before and we just forgot, then we apologize. And thank you for being here a second time.
Yeah, and honestly, thank you for the tips. Those are really good points, and I appreciated that. I appreciate you coming in, making good points, and then you're obviously always welcome to stay and keep chatting with us, but even that was, very, very poignant and pertinent, so I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you to Nickel for showing up tonight and supporting us.
Great to see you, as always. Thanks for being back.
And same to Erica, who stopped in before her vampire game.
Which
I appreciate it.
Yes, which I'm always looking forward to hearing as much about as she is willing to tell us. So hopefully we will get more of that in the future from our good friend Erica. So thank you to each and every one of you who just had your names mentioned. If you were watching and lurking and not chatting, or just watching and not chatting, we appreciate you as well.
Yes.
We just didn't see it in chat, which is why you didn't hear your name mentioned. Please don't ever hesitate to pop in a chat, even if you just want to say hey. Not a problem whatsoever. You can let us know you're lurking. But also, please don't feel pressured to do so. That's not why we're here. That's not what we're trying to do. We just want everybody to feel, oh, look at that.
Greg is here saying we're getting her.
Here.
Oh, at the last minute, just making it Joe and Amy time.
What is up, Greg? And yes.
Well, you can watch the VOD, Greg.
we're glad that you
going
made it.
to bed.
Yeah. We're glad you made it home safely. Thank you, obviously, so much for stopping in each and every time.
Love you, Greg.
Yes. This was a good stream, so thank you all for being here for it, for any and all amount of time that you were here for it, Greg.
We're talking about you. No.
We appreciate literally every second that folks are able to be here with us, so thank you all so very much. It really means a lot.
Oh, we're messing with you. We love you.
But yes, good night to each and every one of you. Hopefully you all have an amazing week ahead until we see you either on Thursday for the finale, likely, of God of War, or if you're only here for Magic, no worries whatsoever. We'll be back next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel for more Magic Monday.
Yes. Good night, guys. Love you guys. Smile. Thank you. We love you too.
You know it. And so, for now, or I should say, between now and the next time that we see you, whenever that happens to be, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.